here's Paul Sakamore telling us all about the first race of this week's Chao Racing action. Alright, the first race for the men's division will be Chris Schneider of the Classic Go-Getters, Kai Hugelson, Charles Tsung Watson, and Kenny Days. So, it's off to the Emerald course as we take a look at how the lineup forms for this first race of the day. And here we go. The players will line up and ready to go, and good luck to the first 4 players on the quest for victory. Let's have a Chao race! And we're off and running with Week 13's Chao Racing Men's Division play. Who is going to have the lucky dip and move one step closer towards fulfilling a spot in the playoffs? They all really wanted to fulfill a World Championship title. Ooh, the competition is heating up. The 4 Chao are going to eat the fruit, and here they come. Charles Tsung Watson and Kenny Days are going to be battling for the lead. Kai Hugelson will be battling with Chris Schneider behind those two, and it looks like Charles Tsung Watson, Kenny Days, and Kai Hugelson are heading for the water. As the first superstar to get speed boost is number 1, and he's going to pass number 8, who is going to rest for a moment. Kai Hugelson trying to get wins on the board. Hopefully he wanted to have enough wins to come back next season. And right now, Kai Hugelson is going to rest. So that will give Chris Schneider a little bit of catching up to do in the early run. That's number 7. We'll have Speedless number 2 passing Chris Schneider over the bridges. Charles Tsung Watson and Kenny Days are battling for the lead. They are making their way towards the Sapphire portion of the Emerald course right now. As the next BS were made by Chris Schneider, one half of the Classic Go-Getters. Kai Hugelson passes for 1 and take a look at poor number 1. As we pass the 1 minute mark in this race, poor number 1 is getting all alone in last place. Who will get the next command? It's Kai Hugelson. That's who. So far in the lead, Kenny Days and Charles Tsung Watson are battling for the lead. Kenny had the lead for a moment, but now Charles Tsung Watson has command of the lead. We'll soon know which one of them will gain the edge when they get to home special later on. Next BS belongs to number 8, and wow, he really needed that speed boost. That speed boost should put him back in the game for sure. But we look say, yep. Poor number 1, meanwhile, is still way behind in the crowd. I do believe it's time for number 1 to get some more speed boosts every now and then. But it's Kenny Days who have the next command speed boost as he battles with Charles Tsung Watson, making their way towards home stretch. Kenny Days now has command of the lead for the second time in this race, and I believe he might be able to hold on to the lead this time. Yep, Kenny Days is going to have a little bit of breathing room ahead of Charles Tsung Watson. As Chris Schneider will get another turn, that makes his second speed boost of the race, but Kenny Days is going to celebrate the victory. Charles Tsung Watson will not have enough distance to get up back the lead from Kenny Days in time. Kenny Days holds on Charles Tsung Watson for the victory, and this time Chris Schneider goes for consecutive. And take a look at point number 2. He can just forget about this race, but it's number 1 who's the real deal, who has no hope for surviving whatsoever. He sings the last place blues. Alright, so number 5 win for Kenny Days, huh, Brandon? Right, he's up to 8 wins now, and we'll find out what happens in race number 2 after we see this message.